What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best rice cookers. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Starting at number 5, we have the Toshiba TRS01 rice cooker. In our first initial blind rice cooker test, the Toshiba TRS01 won us over with the quality of rice it produced in addition to its programmable features. However, we encountered an issue encountered in long-term testing. Like many higher-end rice cookers, the Toshiba utilizes fuzzy logic AI, which allows the rice cooker to make fine adjustments to temperature in order to optimize the quality of rice you get. The Toshiba gets major points for giving us a full countdown from the start rather than appearing 10 minutes before completion. It also includes a delay timer so you can pre-soak grains overnight and have them cook up automatically, and produces an audible chime when it's finished cooking. The controls are very intuitive, easy to use, and well designed for American consumers, with presets for white, brown, mixed grain, porridge, steel-cut oats, and more. The quick rice function is great for grains like quinoa, polenta, and farro that one might normally make in a saucepan. It also includes a basket for steaming proteins and veggies, another feature most Zojirushi models lack. We decided to replace the model as our budget recommendation after long-term testing revealed an issue where the timer would freeze but the machine would continue to cook until manually stopped. The timer on this rice cooker is technically relative, meaning that it is not a true timer but provides a rough approximation of when the cooking cycle will complete. So sometimes, minutes that seem to go on for several actual minutes can be expected. However, we found this machine to have an issue, particularly with the multi-grain and quick rice settings, where it would stay on the same time for 20 minutes or longer. Usually when this took place, the resulting rice or grain would be overcooked or burned. This would occur when cooking grains like quinoa, farro, or a multi-grain blend. However, it was not a consistent problem. Sometimes these settings, with the same grains and same water ratios, would function without issue at all. It could very well be a consequence of human error, but the manual did little help to troubleshoot the problem, and we imagine that the perception of a rice cooker ostensibly freezing in this way may not make this the best rice cooker for someone who isn't too familiar with how these machines work. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Cuckoo 6-cup HP twin pressure rice cooker CRPST0609F. This Cuckoo suffered the same design issues as the CR0675F, but with the addition of a sputtering pressure cooker valve. However, by far the most distinctive feature of this rice cooker is that it talks a lot, with a perky voice similar to Y2K-era Barbie toys. We were honestly charmed, but the glitchy and unresponsive control panel and MEP performance held this one back. At number 3, we have the GreenPan Elite 8-cup induction rice cooker. It cooks satisfactory white rice in 25 minutes and brown rice in 50 minutes. Keep in mind that these are variable time estimations calculated by the machine and not true times. In the side-by-side test, it was always the first rice cooker to finish cooking, and its keep warm setting kept rice nice and fresh. The rice it produced was rated middle of the pack, but with fuzzy logic and induction heating capabilities, getting the rice to your desired consistency is certainly possible. This is also the only rice cooker we've tested that comes with a metal steamer basket rather than a plastic one, which we really appreciated. Compared to the other rice cookers with a similar price point, the GreenPan Elite has the fewest controls and settings. It is also a smaller capacity. Most rice cookers measure their capacity by the amount of uncooked rice, whereas GreenPan measures theirs by the level of cooked rice. Meaning, a 5.5 cup Zojirushi is larger than the 8-cup GreenPan Elite. While we love the metal steamer basket, the limited size means it can't really accommodate anything bulkier than a couple heads of broccoli. Still, it's a nice rice cooker, and the best PFA's free option out there. At number 2, we have the Tiger Micom Rice Cooker JBVA10U. At only $99, this is one of the cheapest Micom rice cookers on the market. Testers gave the machine high marks for well-steamed, intact grains of white and brown rice. This machine has only 4 settings, white, brown, synchro, for steaming proteins or veggies while making rice, and steam, and doesn't have a timer or alarm. It's a great, basic rice cooker, especially for people who are looking for something a little more nuanced than the low-tech one-button rice cooker, but don't think they'd utilize the full range of functionality of a more advanced rice cooker. And finally at number 1, we have the Zojirushi 5.5 cup induction rice cooker. This Zojirushi rice cooker has a generous 5.5 cup capacity, uncooked. It's intuitive to use and easy to clean. The non-stick inner pot was the heaviest of any we tested, and the markings inside that indicated how much water to add for various types of rice were the easiest to see. The markers are white, which contrasts well with the dark pot. But the thing that really set this machine apart from most of the competitors was its use of induction heating, which provides a precise, even heat source that warms the whole pot rather than just the bottom. Most rice cookers simply have a heating element that warms the bottom of the pot, which can result in uneven cooking and browned bits at the bottom of the batch. Rice that came out of the Zojirushi was always evenly cooked. It was fluffy, perfectly tender, and just overall better than the rice we made in every other machine. It also never stuck to the bottom of the pot. In our taste test, our testers preferred rice from this model over nearly every other rice cooker we tested. The only model that ranked higher was the $750 Zojirushi Northwest JEC10, which we do not currently recommend for reasons explained below. As with all rice cookers, one of the great pleasures of using the Zojirushi induction rice cooker was the ability to set it and forget it. It's a particular pleasure on this Zojirushi because of the automatic keep warm setting that kept rice right at serving temperature for hours. Because this model is a Micom rice cooker, aka microcomputerized, it will tweak temperatures and cooking times according to feedback from the machine's sensors. This comes in handy when your water or grain measurements are imprecise. If you accidentally added too much water, for example, the machine adjusts cooking times and temperatures so that you still won't end up with mushy rice despite the human error. It's also the only one of our top picks that counts down your cooking time from start to finish, so you always know how far you are from a bowl of perfectly cooked rice. This rice cooker is absolutely more expensive than most, but that's because it comes with more than most: its induction heating capability, large capacity, and programmable features. It automatically handles the many variables that can lead to bad rice outcomes on the stove. For foolproof, great tasting rice with almost no effort, this Zojirushi model can't be beat. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.